we get super intelligent, you know, and rationalize, like, how many friends do you have where it's like, my ex is such a fucking asshole, like, you know, sorry for the lewd language, that's terrible. Don't tell my mom, she freaks out. But, and don't swear if you're a child or a good person or whoever you are. Don't swear, because I'm swearing. Not saying to do this at home, that's what it is. But in our private times, our friends do say such things about their exes. And something that I'm sort of taken aback by now is if you do the math, essentially, there's about 5% of the population, maybe, that you bump into, and you're like, wow, they like really actually get along. And it's super annoying, they don't fight. And you ask people like that questions. You know, I love to talk to people like that. And I love to ask them questions like, so, do you ever trigger each other? Like, does he leave socks and you want to kill him? You know, the toilet seat's up, you want to puke on his face? Like, do you have... Have you ever walked into a gun store just to see how it feels? Like, just stuff like that. You just want to talk to them. You know, and it's funny, they're like, these people, and then I want to kill them. They're like, no.
I wish you came with me and not hugging me.
I hate you. But it's a very small percent of the population, okay? Then you have about 50% of the population. Everywhere on the planet, pretty much now that it's legal. Fuck off. And die. We'll talk through lawyers, we're done. 50%. Then you have, now we're down to, we're at 55%, right? Okay. Now we're going to cut to 35% more. What does that take us to? We're at 90? Okay. I'm being generous here. It might be 32%. Totally winging it in constant spiral mode. True. They talk about each other to their friends, they're bitching about their partner. It's so old. I can't stand it. I do not like to bitch about my man. I just am disgusted by it. So, not because I don't want to.
Oh, God.
No, don't be confused. I fall into the other percentage. What was remaining? About 5 to 7% of the population. We're those people that are extremely curious and stubborn, but we want it to be like it was. How do I make it like it was when I met you? It felt so good. I liked you. I wanted to spend my life with you. So that's what Meant for This is about. And you're those annoying people who are just happy, so you need to shut up. I'm kidding. You're not. Date night. No, you're not those people because you really loved the song Meant for Us. I saw it. There was some major joy about the song. So I know you're those people. There's a very tiny percent of the population, I say 5 to 7% of the population, is seeking to not be those 70 whatever percent that are either divorcing and hating on each other or winging it and in constant pain and agony. Suffering, can't wait to die. Can't wait for the end. They're burying me. This is fabulous. So that's what I wrote Meant for This about that desire to continually chip away and understand why, what we're meant to, how we're meant to be repelled, and then find the tools to evolve whatever, each other, the species, with or without children. I think we evolved the species because you go out in the world and you're either smiling and contagious with your joy and your positive energy, or you're kind of a douche and you do nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? Or you walk out in the world and you're just tossing emotional turds everywhere you go. And you're not a joy to be around. So if you have a supportive, awesome partner who is always lifting you up and building you up and reassuring you, you're kind of going back out into the world, like kind of co-regulated, kind of happy. And that's wonderful for everybody. So anyway, I could essentially walk off stage now because that's the show. That's me in a nutshell. That's what I've been doing for the past 10 years. So meant for this really is, you know, kind of a lot of work with my partner. And I don't even know if that day it was like I was happy with the work or I wanted to murder the work or what it was, but it was me talking about, you know, that this is what it is and you know, you can't just walk away and think it's going to be better somewhere else. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. They do say that second marriages are awesome. I have heard that. So if you're in one, congratulations, whatever. I'm going to have history with someone. That's my big line. All right, so speaking of history and the marriage and the work, family, community, relationships, it's exhausting, isn't it? All right, this is hard sale. Oh, and the first 4 shows of the tour, I forgot to say I have a new album. Because, thank you so much. So I'm so sorry for all the swears I said in the first 10 minutes. I know I'm going to get in trouble later, but people don't think they expect me to be classy, and I'm just not, sorry. I'm just really not, no. I mean, I am, and I'm a little bit conflicted in that area, but please don't go on Facebook and say, I got a refund for your show because you said douche. Ridiculous. Like, wow. Oh my gosh. All right, so what I want to say was, you know, I'm a mom, and I got to tell you, this tour has been like a frigging vacation. Holy shit. My kids were driving me crazy. Every mother in Canada deserves a tour. Every mother in Canada deserves a tour. We're good mothers. We're good mothers. But, you know, the years of rearing my children and being a little closer to home for longer periods made it such that I'm sort of out of this very self-promoting kind of thing. Ma'am, are you laughing or crying or do you have a cold? You're okay? Okay, good. Just checking. I was like, oh, already? Shit. So anyway, so when my first 4 shows, I was out of this sort of very, you know, essentially when you're an artist making albums and promoting albums, you're sort of, you know, a sick narcissist, really, because it's all about you constantly. And when you have children, it's the opposite if you're a parent. And so, you know, I'm very lucky, obviously, to, on rare occasion, wash my hair, brush my teeth, that kind of thing as a parent. So coming back on the road, it took me a second to realize that I needed to like promote myself. So throughout the evening, I will be reminding you that I have a new album out, and it's called Hard Sale. Haven't seen
record. Okay?
Yeah.